Now this is my SCX10 Deadbolt, and I've been tinkering with it this morning to get it ready to go for a run, and we never got for the run. If anything could have gone wrong today, it could have, and it's partly, I'm going to say, down to some of it is adding too much bling. How can I put it? First of all, I thought I'll get it off the shelf, and it wouldn't even do this. And you'd think, oh, it's possibly the motor or something. It was actually a multitude of things that had gone wrong, even though it used to previously work. As you can see, is I added all this integer bling. And I think when it comes to RC cars, like now, you know me, I don't buy upgrades unless something breaks and I feel it warrants an upgrade. So what went wrong was the motor had gone a bit stiff, but that was partly caused between the cover. It was slightly over tight, and it was causing it to grip too much, causing it to possibly burn out the motor. But also the reason why it won't run, the AE5 died. It's got the red flashing light, and it's auto set up, and if there's no way of doing anything really with it, so that's end of its life. So instead I've got on the put on a 1060 WP. Also, what was causing problem was I had it sitting high because I had fitted an old set of G transition off of G-made R1, and even with these fitted upside down, they still leak unbelievably. You'd think of being that way up they wouldn't leak, but they will. So that one, so what I'd done was I had some brand new, from a raw builder's kit, some Axial shocks. I thought I'd go back to Axial. Now this is where the next problem comes in. It lowers the height, and the drive shafts are much happier. They don't drop so far away, so that is an improvement. But the thing is, the rear springs I've put on the heavier ones, which are yellow, and there's plenty of spring. The front ones, with them well wound down, they don't come back. So I've ordered some blue springs, so I'll put probably the blue on the rear because that's where the battery is, and move the yellows to the front. But this shows you the aggros of changing parts. It is probably the cover which has caused a lot of the trouble with the rubbing, and it was just slightly over tightened because I had it all apart, and the gearbox is running smooth because it's an aftermarket gearbox. Everything is changed on it, just literally, well, nearly everything. Like I said, it's got an inch G bumper, but the thing is, not being in the plastic brackets, it rattles. To fit the servo to get good clearance, you have to, on the original part, you have to cut a lump out of it. So there's no way that can catch. Again, the body posts, they rattle. But otherwise they do look nice. Like I said, we've got even their posh battery box. But in my opinion, when you buy an RC, if it's running, leave it alone. Unless you need weight in a certain area, then add certain weight. But the only real good thing I added to this were these tyres. These are the flat iron, and they are really nice tyres on the Proline B block wheels. But as you can see, like I said, I've done so much to it just to make it all sort of green. Well, I hope to have this back up and running soon once the springs arrive, because for some reason there's a few days waiting to get the springs into stock where I ordered them from. I haven't got them, but once they're here, I'll upgrade the springs and get this out for a run, because I don't think I ever really run this on video. but let's see how it goes.